Wow, to the amazing viewers of Chill Talk. Today, I'm seated next to the most amazing guy, so inspirational to me. And I look into him, by the way. And his name is Kawaja Revolution. Kawaja, you're most welcome to Chill Talk.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm okay.
So how's life like to you?
Man, this is Juba, man. It's a bit tough, but you know, the tough keep people going, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, just like in a very special way, can you introduce yourself?
Well,
Yeah.
my name is Kawaja Charles Abondio, aka Kawaja Revolution. Yes, I'm a dancehall, reggae, Afrobeat artist, yeah, man, and based in South Sudan.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a legend. He's a legend of the rhymers. Like back then, when I think that time I was in primary, walai, you people you used to release, hit after hit, like the rhymers.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, I think.
Yeah.
Can you tell me something about the rhymers?
Well, Rhymers is a music crew or duo, could say, but it didn't start as two people.
Yeah.
It started as a big crew. So by then it wasn't called the Rhymers. It was called the Notorious Jazz Drama Club. So when we were studying in the early 2000s, we created the group. And because most of us are dancers, by the way, I used to be a dancer as well. So we started performing in those small video halls, talk of Afro Mambo, Mega Jazz, and most of it we're doing in schools because our schools used to have some entertainment programs, and we could just, group ourselves and perform during, the big days.
Yeah.
So then, the group grew up big, and I could remember we had Mr. Lenks in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had Nikki T.
Yeah. I remember Nikki T.
And then now the 4YBs before Rhymers,
Yeah.
which was I, Sub J, McLean Jacko, and then Red Scorpion,
Yeah.
So we're a big group. So after the dancing, we then started to look ahead and focus on now composing songs and stuff like that. So after doing that, 4 of us were ready from the group that was Notorious Jazz or Notorious Drama Club Jazz.
Yeah.
So basically after there, then 4 of us emerged and we could write and we were ready. So then we now moved to another group that was named the 4-Year Boys, which was the 4YBs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was me,
Yeah.
Sub J, Nikki T, and McLean Jacko.
Yeah.
Then we went and, did one album. That was 2004, 2005. Yes. So then the 4YBs, I think we did about 1 or 2 years together. And then school was actually the biggest obstacle, or it was the biggest challenge by then, because everyone was studying in different schools, and when it's time to when it was time to go to school, many of the guys could go, and then the music is just left. So then few of us were together, even if it's time for studies and stuff. We were together most of the time, so we were like, you know what, let's continue with the music.
Yeah.
And then now we formed Rhymers.
Rhymers.
But then we also kind of, because 4YBs was created to lift us and then lift others. So after being in 4YBs, you're supposed to, and then you leave room for others. That's why it was 4-Year Boys. Okay. So we could bring four in bunch, 4-Year artists like that. Yeah. So then now we said, okay, now what should we become? The Rhymers. So then the Rhymers started, I, myself, Sub J, and then Red Scorpion. Yeah. And I think that was now 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, from there, but then Red Scorpion was actually not with us at that time for a very long time. He used to stay in Nairobi, so he could come. So the distance keep affecting. Yeah. So we could release music that he might not be part, but of course he's in the group. But the most active members was I and Sabje. Yeah, so that's how the story of Rhymers, became. And then now, of course, we moved on, but then also people grew up, man.
Yeah.
So we started to hustle.
Yeah.
Subject started having his own hustles, and then also myself in 2010 we decided we should now start focusing on making
Individual.
some money and something like that, but really not about splitting.
Yeah.
We never splitted. We just went to do different things because my passion was to do studio stuff, engineering, probably sound and radio, and subject was he was much into electricals.
Oh.
Yeah, by then he found himself being good with the cars. And
So he's dealing with machines.
yeah. So started dealing with machine business.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, I went back to start doing sound engineering and production, and the radio work, the TV work. Yeah. So now the time that we took off kind of affected our production.
Yeah.
So then we're like, you know what? We shouldn't leave people like this. If you feel you've gone to Nairobi and you could do something there, go ahead. Let's keep the talent
Going.
You get a point.
Yeah.
But then for me, I was really not much into production that time because I was learning how to actually do it properly and other things. So I left him to start doing solo projects. It wasn't like, no, we don't want to. No. It was just willingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the Rhymers really never splitted. We didn't have any other thing that could, because Sabjo was like my brother. Though we, came from different families, but the way we grew up, even our families get to understand that these people are like brothers. You get, so we didn't have anything. And it was just the business, the hustle, and then the distance and where we were. That made. So we started producing music here and there, and then of course, fans. They were like,
especially the fans created, as if like there's a war fight between you,
sure.
Who is the best and that
true.
stuff.
Yeah. So after him, I think after 2 years, then I started to release some singles as well.
Yeah.
The Bonya Bonya and then African Style, they started to come. Yeah. Then people got used to now that. Now that's the problem.
Wow.
You see, once you're a group and then you start to sing songs and both of you have hits, it becomes very hard to come back. Yeah.
Like when you look into you working as duo, like working in a group and individual, how was it like you working in team? Because you find there's this kind of talk where they say the moment you start two or duo or maybe three in a group, at the end of the day these people are going to split. But what was that experience? Because you're a person that you have been in that shape, and then at the end of the day also you have happened to do also individuals. So how was it like working as duo or in a group?
Well, when we're working as a group, in the group, mainly they are active members. There's always a brain within the group.
Yeah.
You get a point. So by that moment, I was a brain because I compose most of the songs, and I understand the styles of all my guys. So then also the fact that I learned how to produce kind of helped me become like the chief of the group.
Yeah.
Not like president or whatever, but we all respect
leader.
that.
Yeah.
You get, you need to have a leader when you work in a group. Somebody who who knows the path. So I used to lead. I could write, including all the verses for the guys, and then they were like, you can sing this, you can sing, like, so I direct. So mainly we have that kind of group work, and we don't complain about it. Like, it's just it. When we go to the studio, we know who is to do what, who is to. So Subject is more business guy. So when it comes to business, negotiations, whatever, we leave it to him. Anything that we want to talk to, maybe promotions, and that's it. So we leave that to him because we know he knows how to handle it.
He knows it better.
Yes. Wow. And Red Scorpion on the other side is more visual, so videos and whatever, that's his business. You get the sound engineer, and then songwriter, and the vocalist. You get. So in the group, always there are tasks that are splitted across automatically. We don't just say do this and do that. We see it when you do it, and we're like, you continue doing that, I continue doing this, and that's how the how the group actually works. Yeah.
Wow. Now, how are you feeling right now, like individual, doing your singles now?
It's quite easy because I understand myself. When we're in a group, there's always a challenge of, if I write this, is it going to manage? Because you already understand that. So always you focus, you work harder, you know. But being solo, sometimes I don't just write now.
Yeah.
Because I'm a producer, I just go and vibe in the studio and start making my lyrics, and I'll write them later.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not freestyle. I don't do freestyle.
You don't do freestyle.
And I don't encourage people to do freestyle because freestyle is just freestyle.
Yeah.
You can talk about anything, and it might not be perfect, shaped, or melodic.
Yeah.
So then you need to perfect it later, but then it's gone. So that's why many people who do freestyles, sometimes you hear like their music have some mistakes, but then the audience cannot notice that. But sound, editors and engineers and other artists who really know about music could tell. So me, I don't do freestyle. I rather sing, and then I write, I perfect, then I learn. Freestylers, sometimes when it comes to performances, they forget the lines.
Forget the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So recently, you people have a project with the subject. So what is it kind of like? Are you trying to bring back the rhymers of those days, or it's just like a collabo?
Well, as I said earlier, we really didn't. We didn't split. So Rhymers was there. So then what we did was just to bring the chemistry back, despite the fact that we already have solo projects, and we're still going to be doing that because we already created other brands.
Yeah.
His subject strategy, Kawaja Revolution. So people still want this, they want that, and there are people who want
the both.
You get.
Yeah.
So we thought we could we should be doing some tracks, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, throughout, like anytime we meet, because still the distance kills the vibe, because most of the time he's not in the country, and I'm all available. So when we meet, that's when we do a project.
Okay.
Actually, this is the second project, and we have a couple of others that are not being released. So we're just going to be doing this to bring back the chemistry, but of course, we also have the other brands that we have to be, and also we're growing older now. You get. So yeah, when you check TOK right now, they are not like TOK. Everyone is doing his own project right now, but when they want them as TOK, they come. Yeah, there. Yeah. Same thing to South Soul right now.
Yeah, the same thing with South Soul.
There's always time for the group, and then there's time for individual, to do your thing.
Yeah, like back to that thing, I just love to emphasize a lot that I want to dig more about your style of music. You used to do dancehall, and dancehall was a thing, both in Uganda and in South Sudan. But right now, currently, in the current generation where we are in, we're being affected by Afrobeat, the Amapiano, and the kind of other sounds that are coming in. But I'm saying, like rhymers, you're trying to still maintain the same style of music you had before.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want to continue maintaining? Because right now, the industry is splitting, like seriously.
Yeah. Well, I could say if our country was really what I'd wanted it to be, I would not go to other genres. I would be doing what I do best, which is dancehall. And dancehall, to me, it's my foundation, is my culture. So I cannot really like run away from it. And the only thing that actually keeps us doing Afrobeat is we also want to serve. Like as an artist, you are gifted. There's art and craft that you have. So even if they tell me to do hip hop, I can still do, because that's talent. You get a point?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, of course, music is business, and sometimes if you want something, to move, Or if you want to show people that I can also do this, then you do. But then it also comes down to where you are from. Like dancehall is does not have, you know, the market here
Yeah.
in our country right now. And not only our country, let's say Africa is, when you check, Ghana is only the Beam Nation representing Stone Boy
Yeah.
and Pato Ranking, but they have to blend. So now he's big in that lane, but then he also has to blend.
Blend, yeah.
You get a
Even
point.
future these people.
Correct.
Yeah.
Same thing to Peter Miles, but he remained pure. There are people who remain pure and nothing apart from dancehall.
Yeah.
But as an artist, for me, I'm also a producer, so I like listening to all the genres. Like I enjoy listening them. So sometimes I feel like I should also create that kind of music. But then the culture of rhymers is always dancehall, and that's what people know us for. You know, so that's why we are sticking to dancehall. When we meet, it's just a dancehall tune that will be
So
coming.
it means it's going to just continue as dancehall.
We don't know, but definitely, yeah, dancehall
the
it defines rhymers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Now that is from Rhymers, and today I want to. This is back now to you as individual, as Kawaja.
Yeah.
So, Kawaja, you've been producing a lot of music, like songs, with very expensive videos. I don't know if there's any person in the country
Yeah.
that has spent money like the way you spent. By the way, credit to you. So,
Thanks.
like, tell me about that project of the video you shot, I think in South Africa,
Miniskirt.
Miniskirt.
Yeah.
Why did you think of shooting the video out of the country?
Well, you know, we had a very big dream when we were actually the rhymers. I remember in 2006, we were playing on Channel O. That was the biggest TV station in Africa before Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was based in South Africa. So, if your music is played there, that means you're being
You've made it.
recognized. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're playing in BET.
Oh,
You get.
yeah.
So we heard the song that was in actually the top 10 of Channel O, and by then we are number 8, and the biggest East African bashment crew was number 9.
Yo.
That was Kube. There's a song they did, and it was called Kube.
Yeah.
So, you know, that kind of gives you like everything is possible. You can go higher. And then now, also, you know, you have competition with yourself. Like those videos that, you know, the people that I always look up to are doing, I one day want to do it. And also, there are people who, like me, I know myself and I know my standard. Same thing to any other artist, you know. They know their worth. So he could be like, you know what? I'm this person who can do a video in, you know, US or whatever.
Yeah.
And I want to chase that dream. So I've been planning to always, you know, lift myself and be who I am with the standards that I have. So I was like, I need to do this, man. I have to save and at least do something. And to me, I'm also creating a path. I want some people to say, he did it, I'll also do it. You know, I'm just like giving them the way. If I can do it, that means they can also do it. And they can do actually more and maybe better. So it's just like opening the way. Because if you see in our country, unless you're based outside, but then there's nothing that you can do from here. Many artists are always locked here because it is really very expensive. And if you throw away that money like that, or like, I would have put a shop. I would have done this. I would have built. I would have bought a plot. But now, it comes back to you. Who do you want to be? You get a point. Yeah. It's always very, very important to know your purpose. If you're just doing music for the girls, for the travels, the vibe, the alcohol, then you don't have the purpose. But if you know your worth and the purpose why you're doing music, then you know that sometimes it's sacrifice. Because right now you're talking about it, some people are going to talk about it. That means I've created a path though it costed me a lot, but then I wanted to do that. I wanted to show people that I was very serious, but it's only that the situation of the country that, you know, yeah, so that at least when they are talking about who and who and who, at least you might be among. You get a point?
Wow.
I always love standards, and that's why you see I like working with people who know a lot in the industry. Yeah, that is just to make sure that our guys are also pressured, and then they learn the culture
learn the
of doing
culture.
very good music. Yeah, man.
Because one could be say like, man, Zole Malbi Karabu Gurush. But at the end of the day, you're showcasing, you know?
Yeah, true.
And it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
But the way right now, like, you're not too much into music compared to before. Or like why?
There's always time. You get, there's always time. That's why, anyway, our time is different. Our era is different. And the time of these other artists that are coming right now, like the likes of Alexos, theirs is also different. You get. So we did ours, and that time was consumed properly. You get. Right now, I cannot be doing and put myself together with Alexos. There's always difference. The taste has changed. I cannot be forcing myself there. No, I can't be, because he understands the new generation already. You get the point? They have new words, new slangs, whatever, of which I don't now know. So when I put out my music, it's for the other people. Okay?
The OGs.
Yes. Or maybe if I have to flex around and, and learn. Okay? Because also music, you need to put a lot of time. Research, learn, so that you'll be relevant. You get a point. Just like Chameleon right now, if he produces, is a good song. You get a point. But it's not like
to the standard.
It's not like actually consume or like a hit. It might be played, but because it's a good song, you get a point. So that's it. Then the other thing, family comes in. Once you have family, that's it. Your time
you need to provide.
Correct. Now, when you're providing, what is affected? Your time already is affected. So that means your time of composing songs, going to the studio, and saving is all gone. You get a point. So you have to double. Then sometimes you have to choose. You're like, no, I think I just have to go like this. But to me, it's not the case, because I have another thing that I'm also doing. As I told you, I love doing like 3 things: singing, and making, and kind of installing. So I purposely went for those things because they connect. When you look at installation of sound and whatever, it's the same music. When you think of any production and whatever, it's music. When you sing, it's music. So I put myself around so that
you eat around.
Correct. When I'm doing this, at the end of the day, the product that comes here is to play music, not so? So that means I'm still doing music. When I produce, I'm still doing music. So when I sing, so to me, I'm still happy here. But the thing is, of course, people might, the demand might be there, like, oh, why are you not doing? The thing is, I have about 20 songs that I would want to release, but now you see, I'm affected. My time cannot allow me. I don't have the energy that the young artists have, because they can go anywhere and promote their songs. When you release a song, but the people don't know about this. Music is business. I've been saying this. You can produce a song and you feel that song is really bad. But the thing is, just put money. It will become a hit, because a hit is when your song is played everywhere. So what do you think you can do for your song to be played? Go to these clubs,
inject
pay the
them
DJs.
there.
The radio station. So now, like Trust Music does not promote music. They do business. All those videos that are played there, they are paid for. They call them rotation plays. Most of the radio stations. So the thing is, if you that's why they don't really like release so many songs. You focus on one song, do the video, and then you take it. And that it's very crazy. They charge $1,200 to play a song constantly for 1 week.
Yeah.
It's called rotation play. That's the cheapest package. Yeah, yeah. If you want to go to for a month, that's 5,000 something USD. So you see,
Yeah.
it's just not what we think, that music is just like this. No.
Yeah.
So anyone can have a song and then go around the radio station and say, you know what? How much do you charge me to play this song
play this
every
song.
day for 3 times? I'll say, okay, pay us 15,000 per play. So you pay like 40,000 per day, per week, or maybe for 1 month.
For 1 month.
And then imagine if you do that for all the radio station. And then the DJs, that song already is a hit.
It's
That's
a
the
hit,
logic.
but you've spent a lot.
Huh.
But you don't know whether it's going to pay you back.
The thing is, once you have a hit, you'll make that
You'll
money.
make money. You'll make
Somehow
money.
you make that money.
Yeah.
You know. So now for us, in South Sudan, it's like you cook and you take it there, and then like where they eat it. If they don't, that's it. But once you do music, you need to put. That's why you need to first work, get some money, then start doing music. We started at the wrong path. That's why some of us completely went down.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's affecting others because it consumes and takes a lot of your money, so you don't develop yourself. By the time you realize it's too late, barakonyo. Down to the ground, yes. You have fame, you cannot go and eat chapati, you cannot do this, then stress, you keep chewing marunji, smoking, your time is done. You get? Yeah.
So, do you think the South Sudan music pays people?
No.
Why no?
I don't know what pay is, but if you're given $500 for a show and you live here in Juba, I don't know if that is going to help you. Because in a day or a night, you can blow $100. Or maybe if you want to, let's say if you want to live just in Juba in a good house, your rent is probably $200.
Yeah.
And then in a week, you might eat, let's say $50. That money is not enough. And you want to go to the studio and want to shoot videos. And I'm not sure if there's anyone that is paid above that money. And that's why we don't perform. Because the energy you'll be wasting is just too much. And what you have put
is too much.
Too much. But we just do it for the love. You get?
Yeah.
Some people, they say they make the money. But according to research that really we carried and what has been, even me myself, the last time I performed, I was paid $1,000.
Yeah.
But just because the guy said, just take this one. I don't want to ask how much you'll want, but then just take this amount.
Yeah.
What we're doing is for the love. And music here in the country is done differently. There are some people who are supported, others are hustling for themselves.
Yeah.
You get those who are supported, they don't care about the money, okay? And those who struggle and hustle for their, that's why there are too many limitations. You cannot do good videos, and you cannot afford good studios because the budget is very limited.
Yeah.
You get a point.
Yeah.
But of course, it's not what I would say it is, but then it's going to improve. But right now, it's very difficult. Because you can even tell, for somebody to pull up a show, you need to go to where the venue has already customers or followers. You get?
Yeah.
What affected our industry is the insecurity. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because if you want to put up a show in Bros, people from Gure and whatever
cannot come.
Correct. Good point. So there are so many elements that actually contribute to support is divided. When you do good and you come from my side, I want you to represent.
Yeah.
So if I'm okay financially, I would give you that money. But then buying cars here, trust me, it happened only with us in our era in 2012 up to 15.
Yeah.
We bought cars with music money. Yeah. Okay. My hit song Dolangaya bought for me a car. Actually, the deal was the promoter said, you know what? Tell me what you want. I want to do 3 of your concerts.
Yeah.
And I take the what? The revenue. And then I was like, okay. Because the first thing I wanted to get was a car.
Yeah.
Then you're like, okay, that's a deal. Get for me the car you want online, and then I buy it, and you give me the concerts.
Yo.
Because it was worth it.
Yeah.
And when we did it, he got his money, and he made a very good profit, because we started by doing a video premiere of that song.
Of that
The
song, yeah.
video premiere alone got back the money even we bought with the car. And then now we had to do 2 shows. One was supposed to be in Ye, and then now things didn't work.
Things didn't work.
Yeah. But before, I think we were making money. And even before that, the multi-million companies were supporting. Talk of SSBL.
Yeah.
I was among the people that were unplugged. They had the music platform called Club Unplugged. So they hire you and you play live for their audience, and then they promote club, just like the Ugandan
The
Unplugged.
Tasca
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were paying good. Also, that actually got me my first car. Then now Dulangaya got me the second car. You know, so music was paying then. But right now, I really don't know. Maybe I need to sit down with the youngest and understand.
and discover it.
But according also to my, like talking with the big promoters around, really, they don't make money and they don't risk putting in a lot of money to, you know, do a local show because they don't get that money. So all these artists that are buying cars, they might be having their side hustles. Like from after, let me say, 2015, I've never done anything that music got me. No, it's just side hustles.
Side hustles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now, like the way you're balancing yourself, your hustles and your music, you have stayed for long, like not doing any collaboration. Do you think because you talked about, you know, elevating yourself into another standard, and I know it's not only the videos that you produce, and I think it will require you to do collaboration with, you know,
Yeah.
maybe people outside the country.
Sure.
So are you trying to look into that angle so that you elevate yourself more bigger? Because I think Diamond did that, and
Yeah. True.
So what are you looking into yourself?
To me right now, I'm really not looking at, you know, making myself bigger or getting more audiences, because it's time for me now to start grooming and giving way for others to do that.
Yeah.
You get. But I would love to do a collabo just because, for the love of music.
Yeah.
Okay? But really not like to...
Like invest your time all into it.
Correct. Because like I'd want to excel myself, you know? In music, when you collaborate, it's like you're trying to market yourself and get new audience so that your products can go.
Yeah.
And so that you make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because music really outside is making people live big, and then they have all that. But then in our country, the thing is, let's give ourselves like 20 years.
Yeah.
So if you start investing yourself until you make it in 20 years, you first put that on, you know, the current age that you have.
Yeah.
By the time you excel, you are done. You get a point, you'll probably be old.
Yeah.
You get a point.
Yeah.
Like all the youngins probably right now, they're in their 20s, probably early 20s.
Early 20s.
Give them another 20 years, that's 40 years. So are you going to waste all that time, you know, to be, and that's investment. When are you going to build? When are you going to buy land? When are you going to marry? When are you going to children? So all
It's
that.
serious. Yeah.
So really, we're so unfortunate that our country is this way, and what we do is we just play around.
Okay.
We just play around the circle here, because there's nothing we can do that can. Okay, there's nothing that is impossible. Other people who can make it, you know.
Yeah.
But all that needs money, needs funds. Somebody need to finance that. Okay.
Yeah.
Others, other things can just be luck. A big artist might come here and say, "I want to work with you." That's luck. And then you do a song, it becomes big.
Yeah.
Just like what John Frog had. He didn't think that was going to do that collabo. But since John Pro came and then Chance followed him, or like, you know what? He's just right there, and then there's a collabo, and then boom.
Boom, something happened.
You get a point. So
Yeah.
sometimes things come in a different way. So that was his luck, and right now he's where he is. You get a point.
Yeah.
But you know, it's very, very, very thin.
Yeah.
The gateway.
There is, you know, there are these moments where you find that a big musician like you, after singing for long, they will think of maybe forming a record label, maybe a group, maybe getting musician, and then maybe shape them to become, you know, superstars, because it can remain like your legacy. Are you going to think of doing that?
Well, that has been in my plan. Of course, I'll always have a studio until I'm 80. That always.
Yeah.
I do have mobile studios I always move with anywhere I go with. I mean, but then I'd always love to put a studio or probably a record label when the time is right, because record label is just not bringing artists, they sing and that's it.
You're right.
No, people don't understand how the record label works. Record label, it's like the music market itself. Because you need to benefit, and it's like you want to sell a product.
Yeah.
If let's say Justin Cool is probably like the hitting artist right now,
Yeah.
and then I want to make money out of him, and also I want him to excel.
Yeah.
So the work of the record label is to take him, sign him, and then position him and start, you know, to make the money that you wanted to make musically. By producing his music, writing his music, dressing him, feeding him, and making sure he's living that life. It's very close to a football club by the record label. Just look at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Look at any other club,
Yeah.
like Jamus right now.
Yeah.
They have artists,
Players.
that have signed almost $20,000, $50,000. Why? Because they know they are investing. And these people have talent. So when they have them, they'll make that money. And now it's taking them. Right now they are going to play Sekafa. Why? It's because they invested. And they got the right people. So that's how the record label works. It's just not that, he sings well, let me sign him. So when I sign you, you just come and record in the studio free, kalas, promote your song, do this. No, it's the work of the record label to make sure.
That.
If you look at Swangs Avenue right now, that's the exact thing that they are doing. Yeah. You don't release music anyhow. Actually, you don't own the music. Once you're signed to a record label, anything that you produce does not belong to you. You know, they have to split it accordingly, including even the producers, the songwriters. Everyone is credited. You get a point. But then here, it's that's why I'm saying the time is not yet right to have record labels. Just like, you know, what people are saying, I have a record label. They have production studios, which is right. So if you want to help people to come and sing, just say, guys, I have a production studio. You can come and sing with you, just like what Bebe Cool is doing. You know, he has not yet put a record label. He has a production studio that help the young talent. Come with your producer, produce, then market yourself. If he decides you want to sign artists, then now he has to settle down, just like Don Jazzy.
Don Jazzy.
Correct. So when the time is right, I will definitely do it. But then if it's not right, I will just be having my production studio and helping talent.
Okay.
Just helping. Like, come record, direct, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, like, can you tell me something, maybe a new project that is coming up, like in your side, apart from the rhymers, like you, Kawaja, like the year, we're in the middle of the year.
Yeah, sure.
So what's the plan you have on the
So I think before the year ends, I have like 3 projects to release.
Yeah.
2 collaborations and 1 single.
Okay.
Yeah, and not really. I have like 5, but I think the time might not allow. But I have 5 ready projects. But within October, I'll be also flying to do some videos.
Yeah.
And because I would love my music to always have the visuals. It's a good stamp.
Yeah.
You get a point?
Yeah.
Like it's a good seal. Sometimes you release good music and then after you have to struggle to do the video.
True.
You get a point?
True.
So I have some songs on the pipeline. We have a collaboration with Nina Rose of Uganda. And then we also have something with Easy, the lyrical. Yeah, man. And I have my other personal, songs. Yeah. And also I have like 3 songs in the dialect, for my people because they've been
yearning for it.
Yeah.
So when are you going to release the songs? Like, is it good
We've
for you to
already
announce
started with the collaboration, with the Rhymer song. So definitely because I have a manager that now runs that. So he's working with a distributor that distributes our music, to slot them. But probably they'll be spread across the year.
Okay. Yeah. This guy is coming with something, a banger, guys. Yeah. What could be your last words that you can give to your fans? And
well, the thing is, let them keep supporting, not us, but whoever is doing good music. And because we shaped the way, and I'm sure there are people who are also sounding like us. So they should put the effort there, support them. And I think currently social media is doing magic in promoting songs. More, for instance, TikTok and Insta. So do those challenges, listen to those songs, like, share, just do anything, any video that you post, anything, at least have the song at the background. Yeah, that way the music industry will, and people will get to, listen to us. There are so many hit songs that have been promoted in that manner, and they have worked, okay? And also watch the space. We are coming back with a lot of music. More especially me, I'll be bringing in some serious jams, and also I'll try to dance some cultural music, that represent where I come from. Probably because, for us, when you say you're from this side, the others say we are like Salia Musala. So there's something for the Salia Musala. So watch out, and a lot coming. Yeah, man.
Thanks so much. Man, I'm very happy. I'm privileged to have you.
Bless, man.